Okay, and we're back. So sorry about that. Technical difficulties, you know the deal. This app I use, I'm starting to like it less and less. The streaming app on my phone is called Go Live or something like that. And I'm having tons of problems. Although I'm not 100% sure that caused everything to collapse this time. It could be YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the one person reconnecting. We did have three before, but now we're down to one. Anyway, yeah, what I was trying to say, if anyone knows how to capture the link to this, if you wouldn't mind pasting it in the chat, because I wanted to send it to a few places, but actually I might be able to find it. If you're bearing with me this long, you could probably bear with me another minute, I guess. So yeah, I was about to start Star Trek. I have the overlay on. And I was explaining, I don't know if you guys were able to hear, that there's actually on the multi-cart a Star Trek and a Star Trek 2. Though I suspect Star Trek 2 is just bug fixes, basically. Kind of like how Mindstorm 2 was just bug fixes. Anyway. I'm trying to find that link still. Alright, I'm just going to give up for now because it's taking too long. Alright, thanks for joining two people. Right, anyway, let's just play some Star Trek. Star Trek 2, we're going to assume there are bug fixes, so that's probably the one to play. Okay, the buttons are Power Link, Shield, and Fire. Let's go. Ready, Captain. It's a square thing. I don't really know how to play this one too well. I've messed around with it a little bit. I don't know what these squares even do. I guess I hit the power link button for them. I know there are these space stations you can encounter, and in those you want to power link to, like, I think it refuels you or something. But I'm not sure what those squares do. And I do believe you have a limited number of shots, so you don't want to go too nuts. Whoa. Oh, I said I was going to read the wiki page for these, but I forgot to. I'll do that from now on, I guess. Whoa. I wonder if you can shoot their bullets. So far, I'm just finding the enemies and that square that came up. Yeah, the link to the stream is what I was talking about. I want to share it in a few places, and for some reason YouTube doesn't make it obvious in my control window thingy. There's the starship thing. Alright, let's see if I can link. Nope. You have to hit it right in the window, I hear. And these guys shoot at you at the same time, so it's a pain. Get away. You can actually shoot the friendly starbase. Oh, it went off screen, so it's gone forever. That meter in the lower left, I think that might be my photon torpedoes or whatever. That's my shield. I don't know what that does. The shield button. Is that the shield button? Let me check. Yeah, that's the shield button. I guess if someone's about to hit you, you want to use the shield button. Okay, let's try to dock again. This is hard. I got it. Cool. Okay, so that you can see the meter in the lower left refueling my photons. Okay. Whoa. Oh, you can shoot their shots. Cool. Yeah, so this game is unforgiving. If their shot is even on your screen when it gets close enough, it just hits you. So you gotta move all the way off. Or shoot it. I tried shooting it, but I couldn't get it. One thing that would make this game visually cooler is if it looked like the stars were moving, like as if you were moving forward or backwards. Sector 4. I hear there's a final Klingon boss or something like that. I don't know what sector he's at. Oh, those are Klingons. Those are different ships. I am dead. Rest in peace, Captain Kirk and the crew of the Starship Enterprise. They're just all dead due to an uninteresting dogfight. Okay, now I'm going to read from the wiki on this. Maybe I'll learn something. Okay, here's the background. Star Wars, the original film in 1977, defied all odds and broke all kinds of barriers when it was released. Back then, science fiction sci-fi was pretty much dead, so dead that filmmaker George Lucas had to fund the movie himself because no one would distribute it. Okay, so a little more background than we need, I think. Basically, the movie came out, Star Trek, the first movie, and so that was called Star Trek the Motion Picture, and this game is named after that, although it's not really specific to the motion picture's plot or anything like that. It's just a generic Star Trek-ish game, I guess. Okay, there's actually a lot more than I expected here in the wiki. Basically, it says you're Captain Kirk, guiding the Enterprise through hostile space sectors while clearing out attacking Romulan and Klingon ships. So I think the first ones we saw in the first few sectors were probably the Romulans, and the one I died on was the Klingons. Let's see if there's anything else worth explaining. You have a limited amount of photon torpedoes, which is over here in the lower left, and shields. Shield strikes is on the right. I don't understand how you use that, though. I don't want to bore anybody by reading too much, but yeah, it says you can defend yourself by using the shield. Oh, what is this thing? Let's try it. What do you do with this? I want to go in. Oh, I did it. Oh, cool. I think I'm continuing from where I left. Oh, what the hell? Is this the Klingon boss? I guess I gotta hit my shield button. It's impossible to dodge. Jeez. Hey, that wasn't so hard. I was going to stop playing, but certainly I've gained a renewed interest. No. Okay, where's the shield effect was not just like a reorientation of your crosshairs or something. It should like actually indicate a shield somehow. I don't know. I know I'm being critical on games made in 1982 sometimes, and it doesn't really make sense to do that. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to cut the game here, unless anybody's really that interested. The stream is laggy. Okay. I simply restarted it, and because I wasn't sure what the problem was, I actually changed the ultra low latency back to low latency. If anything, that should be less laggy, although it would be less real time. There would be more of an initial buffer probably. So I don't know what to tell you about that, unfortunately. All right, I guess the next game. Let me know if it's extremely bad. Then I'll just, I don't know, start the whole thing again, I guess. The management console thingy on YouTube tells me the connection is excellent, so not sure. Streaming seems to be finicky lately. My wife's sister's brother is an organist, a baseball organist, and he does a stream too where he plays the organ because he cannot do it at the stadium, the baseball stadium. And he was having some issues yesterday, so he actually postponed the stream till today because of those issues. Anyway, what are we going to play here? Let's do Dark Tower now. Dark Tower. Let's read up on Dark Tower in the wiki. Dark Tower is a fully playable, unreleased prototype role-playing game programmed in 1983. It was inspired by the 1981 Milton Bradley board game of the same name. The game was considered only a rumor for many years until it was finally made available for download and is now available for play on most multi-carts. Here's the gameplay overview. The player controls a band of warriors traveling through the forest in search of 4 keys. Here's Dark Tower. Once the 4 keys have been found, the player can then enter the Dark Tower and attempt to solve the riddle of the keys. Throughout the forest, there are many chests. These chests contain either treasures, brigands, magicians, so there's actually guys in the chest sometimes, fog, or death. Bags of gold are a necessity in the game and are one of the treasures available in either the chests or along the forest floor. They are also awarded as prizes for defeating brigands. If the player encounters a magician and has an appropriate amount of bags of gold, the player can purchase items including keys. If a chest is reopened, it will always contain brigands. Okay. Alright, that's about it. The player will lose a warrior when they are hit by the brigand's attack. So we have button 1 is to view possessions, 2 is to fire an arrow left, 3 is to fire an arrow right, and 4 is to fire an arrow straight. No, actually, I had those reversed. 3 is straight and 4 is right. Okay, let's just jump in, I guess. Okay, Dark Tower. Somebody's excited for Dark Tower. Dark Tower was also the name of the BBS I spent my teenage years on, pretty much. Wait, I want to get the whole tune. I recognize that tune. That's some kind of it's a bit from a classical piece that I don't remember the name of. Okay, game 1. Let's go. Your first warrior. Okay. So here's a bag of gold. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Okay, so we're walking in the forest. Because of my choice of overlay, it looks like the trees are on fire. I don't think there's really any rhyme or reason for me to go one direction or another. Oh. Okay, so how do we open this? Okay, open the box and it closed again. What? Wait, that's not very interesting. Okay, in the top right corner we have a little compass. It says we're going northeast. Let me do a refocus, by the way. Let's see if that looks better. Probably about the same. Okay, I don't know. So I can keep going northeast, or I can wander around a different direction. Here's another box. Okay, that one, okay, it took me somewhere. This might be a fight. Oh, it's the magician. He says, "Be gone." Oh, that dick. Probably because I have no money. So these trees look different from the other ones. This is a scary tree. It must have something secret. No. Oh, look, I have my inventory. If I press 1, my score is 0 because I'm terrible. I have 5 reserve troops, which is, I guess, 5 lives, and 2 bags of gold. So I guess the 2 bags of gold were not enough for the magician. Alright, so I kind of wish there was a rhyme or reason for which direction you could go. But that's alright. Alright, here's a chest again. And this one has... Uh-oh, I think this is a fight. Kill him. You gotta throw ninja stars at these guys. Did I hit him? Oh, I exploded. I fell apart. Replacement warrior. Let's do it again. I'm gonna kill these jerks. No, wrong direction. Come on, I know I can get them. Ah. What are they hiding behind? There's like pillars or something? Or walls? And why were they in a chest? Oh. No. Oh. Should I keep going? Yeah, that magician was freaking rude. Okay, let's bring it on. Take that. No. No. Oh, jeez, I walked right into it. I guess I should move on because I'm apparently not good enough to fight these guys. Okay, one more life on it. One more life. Take that, you fiend. Yeah, I got him. Take that, you fiend. Yeah, got him. Take that, you fiend. Got him. Take that, you fiend. Got him. Take that, you fiend. Take that, you fiend. Got him. Ooh. Take that, you fiend. Oh. Take that, you fiend. How many are there? Holy crap. I'm surprised some of these aren't hitting me, huh? No. No. Oh, all right. I don't know. Apparently you have to kill like 20 of them. So I'm going to move on for now. I think I'm on my last life. Okay, let's walk through the trees. There's a chest. Maybe this one doesn't have bad guys in it. 2 new warriors. That's cool. I found them in a box. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't cool. Okay, I got teleported to a new forest, perhaps. It was like the the Wizard of Oz tornado or something. I don't know. 6 bags of gold. Okay, maybe if I find the magician, he won't be a jerk to me this time. Oh, instant death box. That is not a box you want to open. All right. Hey, a bag of gold. I still think this tree is creepy and there's something up with it. Doesn't it stand out? It's like different. Okay, so I have 2 reserve troops and 9 bags of gold. You know what? I just found the link to my stream. There's one of those arrow buttons to share. So I'm going to go share this in a couple places. So be right back. I'll be real quick though. As quick as my slow computer lets me be, at least. In the meanwhile, while this page loads, oh no, I don't get what's happening in this game. Got teleported again. Okay, I'm gonna paste on this Facebook page. Okay, apparently I can't. I told you my computer was garbage. Okay, apparently it takes 30 seconds to pop up a create post dialog. Okay, it's been shared. All right. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. What can we do now? Trees. I chop down trees. I eat my lunch. I go to the lavatory. I want to kill those guys again. I bet I can do it this time. Yeah, let's do it. Take it. Take my ninja star. Yeah. How many can there be? It seems like I'm fighting them forever. How many did I kill last time? Did anybody count? At least 6 or so, right? No. Oh, that was close. No. Take that, you fiend. Take that, you fiend. Whew, close. Alright, so what happened? I just killed him and that's it? Okay. Did I just waste my time? Did I get anything? Hmm. 4 new warriors, wow. I only killed 4 last time? Okay. I definitely killed them all that time. So I got a bag of gold. That means I have 15 now. Maybe I should find that magician jerk. I don't know. I'll just keep walking until something happens. Okay, pardon me 1 minute, I need to plug in, because that's how it goes. Okay. You're plugged in, let's go. Where are we going? Okay, now we have Christmas trees. Merry Christmas. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Now I have, what, 16 bags of gold. That must be tough to carry around. I don't know. Not really sure what else I can do in this game. It doesn't really make sense. I kind of like the style, and the fighting is different. And just to have an RPG-ish, like, kind of fantasy game on Vectrex is cool. But it just needs some work. But they did say it was an unfinished prototype, so can't really blame the designers/developers. Now my stream is saying no data. Great. Everything's so fragile. Here's a box. Okay, more brigands, I guess. Oh, it's a magician. Hello, magician. 1 new warrior. Thank you. Wait, I thought you buy stuff like... Okay, I guess you don't actually choose what you buy. Yeah, it's a decent attempt. It needs some kind of guidance, some kind of direction. Like, it's more of a design issue than anything, in my opinion. Like, there needs to be something that says you need to go southeast to some, I don't know, a dungeon or a town, and you have to, do something specific instead of just kind of wander around randomly. But yeah, this was a prototype, so maybe all I did was kind of make the engine. All right, with that, I'm going to quit this and play something else. You fire. Maybe not 90%, I'm exaggerating, but it's a very common theme on Vectrex. But that originally was 2 players, so I wonder if there's AI on this one for single player mode. So we're going to load up Space Wars. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so we got AI. I am the little Starship Enterprise looking guy. Actually, I look more like a hexagon. Cool, I killed him. So basically in this game you have the sun in the middle. The sun kills you. And you try to shoot the other guys is all. Ooh. I think there might be different modes of this game because usually they have the sun in the middle is like a gravity well that sucks you in. Okay, don't drive into the sun, Mark. Okay, what is this thing? Is that an asteroid? So my shots don't really go very far, I noticed. Whoa. I can't shoot anymore. I think I have a limit. I used to play a strange version of this actually on that BBS I was talking about earlier, Dark Tower it was called. Basically the BBS software allowed you to, in the chat system, you would launch a game of this essentially with the other people in the chat. It was called Flash Space War. And you could actually, it was kind of cool, you could choose between 3 different ships. Like one had stronger shields, one had stronger, I guess offense, the missiles or whatever. And you could just kind of spontaneously play in the chat. That was really cool. So I don't know what this thing does. I can't shoot it. So this might be fun with 2 players. This kind of game is just kind of fun when 2 people are sitting around just shooting each other and laughing. But I am by myself as far as video game playing goes. I only have 1 controller for one thing. And yeah, my wife isn't into games, etc. Rob Bob is not available, unfortunately. Alright, so I think we've seen basically everything. Unless there are different modes you can select. I would like to see that. If you notice a lot of these Vectrex games, when I fire it up, it says like game 1. Yeah, see, I can usually choose. Okay, yeah, like 7 different games. That kind of comes from, I think, the original Atari 2600, in which they would have. Oh, what the hell happening? Okay, I picked game 7, and apparently there's like it's very high speed. That's probably a little too ridiculous. Anyway, I was saying it comes from Atari, the original Atari, where they would have different game modes where they tweaked. It was basically the same game, but they would tweak parameters. This one seems a little too ridiculous, though. It's like I can't even see what happens. Why don't we try game mode 2? Game mode 2. Whoa, yeah, but the original Space War was like developed at some university. I think they used one of those oscilloscopes or something for the game, for the display. I can't shoot anymore. Yeah, you must have a limit. That's bad. So it's one of those numbers at the top must be my shot limit. So 25. I don't know. I guess it's at 25 in the top right. Ooh, I'm dead while I'm trying to pay attention to that. I just got 6 notifications on Facebook. Maybe people are responding to my post about joining the stream. I'm going to check that real quick just because 6 is a lot. I feel like someone's trying to get my attention. Okay. It's apparently not that. Sorry about that. It says each parameter and you can switch the values. Instead, it just has some presets and like a whole large combination of them. So again, that was kind of similar to what we saw in Atari back in the day. Oh, this is another hugely fast one. The shots are just ridiculous in some of these modes. They don't they go too fast. They don't ever end apparently, which kind of makes it impossible to dodge them. Looks really pretty though. You should see how this looks in person. Oh, I think I died crashing into the other guy's explosion. All right, nobody wants to see this anymore, right? Okay, we're gonna do Web Wars, and we'll do one attempt at Narzod, and then we're gonna go into the realm of George Poloni's, aka Fury's games. So let's go to Web Wars. Again, so Web Wars is a game I had tried once, but I couldn't really get the hang of it. However, everywhere I read about it, they assure me that it's a really good game. So I'm gonna give it a good shot. In this game, it's kind of like a shoot 'em game, like Tempest almost, where you're moving back and forth on the net-looking thing. Okay, let's see. Web Wars would be towards the end. Hey, look, it's a whack-a-mole game. Let's check what the heck you do in whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole free version. Oh, apparently there's a free and a paid version. Wait. Oh, that's a bomb. You don't want to hit the bomb. Has anybody ever played this at like a carnival or an arcade? You have this big mallet, and you basically just hit these little moles that pop up, and you basically win tickets by getting a high score. Usually there's tickets in these kind of games. Oh, I hit the bomb again. Okay, I don't really want to play this. It's amusing though. Okay, Web War. So in Web War, or Web Wars, plural, let's go to the wiki page. Did I not pull it up for that one? I did not. Oh yeah, here we go. I got it. Okay, so here's the description. It originally comes from the manual. It says, enter a galaxy of the future, filled with adventure and danger. A galaxy unlike any you have imagined before. You became the Hawk King, a creature capable of incredible speed and power as you attempt to capture the amazing creatures that inhabit the speeding web of fantasy. All 20 creatures are protected by guardians and the dreaded cosmic dragon, and each will become progressively more difficult to capture. No one has captured the elusive 20th creature. Will you? Okay, so we have basically capture and fire, And then exit trophy room is the other 2 buttons. Player 1, let's go. So this looks really nice, this game actually. Okay, so the X things you want to shoot. You can move back and forth a little bit, by the way. But I'm missing the guys I'm supposed to capture. This might make me seasick, actually. Did I capture him? Not sure if I got him. How do I, my speed is 10, I want to go faster. I have to hold up for a while. I want to go in the box and go to the trophy room. Go to the box. So I got the one guy. It's something, it's not a lot, but it's something. Oh, I died trying to capture that little goon. This is a really pretty game in person. It looks ugly on my screen. Not ugly, but not as good. Oh, I died again. So I captured one of the little creatures and then I died. So I guess the creature died with me. Rest in peace. Okay, I was going to go slower because obviously I can't handle the speed. Okay, I captured it that time. I'm not sure why you want to go faster, actually. Except when they're behind you, maybe. When the bad guys are behind. Okay, this little bug thing. And here I have this guy who looks like a little bug again, but he has a top hat on. Okay, I got somebody. Wow. I guess we can just go in here. Oh, I died trying to go to the square. That must be the cosmic dragon at the top. He's gonna kill me. Okay, I captured somebody. Let's find the square and get out of here. It's really crazy when you go fast. The square, slow down. No. Huh, interesting. Should we try again? I'm going to try once more. Oh, look, I got my trophy still. That's showing me what I accomplished in the game. I accomplished 2 things, apparently. Okay, one more try. Oh, I missed him already. Sometimes it's hard to see which creature it is, if it's one of these X's or something to capture. Okay, well I got it, so I'm gonna look for the square. I think once I get the one creature, I just shoot everything in sight. Wait, did I not go to the square? Shoot, they're all behind me, they're gonna kill me. Slow down, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, look at that. I tricked him. Okay. Starting to get a little bit of the hang of this. Okay, let's get this guy. Cool, I got him already. Now we can just shoot at will, I guess. Alright. Arturo, you played Space Warrior, saying? Oh, died. So he comes right away. Now I can just shoot again. Find that X. Find the square, I mean. Yeah. Alright, I got a little bat guy too. Oh, he went up there that time. Okay, I got him. Oh, and they got me. Okay, I got him. They got me again. Alright, let's be careful. Shoot things, go to the square, go to the square. Yay! Oh, he played whack-a-mole, right. Whack-a-mole is really, that's a hardcore game. I've seen some people play whack-a-mole very seriously. Whoa. No. You never take me alive. Okay, we got it. Square, yes. So look, I got six guys. No. Shoot. Okay. Thanks for watching, you two people, Arturo and whoever the other person is. Thanks for joining me on your Saturday night for Saturday Night Vectrex in the Dark. This is again the Sean Kelly multi-card. If you're not aware, then you haven't been watching this stream. It is a collection of 101 ROMs, and I play almost everything on this. Fortress of Narzod, let's go. So the key to Fortress of Narzod that I found is to not die. No, you want to kill these bullets that the enemies shoot at you because you get a lot more points when you do kill those. So I try to set up traps for the projectiles, basically. And each of these enemies only shoots one bullet in their lifetime. It's very interesting. As you learn the little nuances about this particular game, it gets really interesting. When a guy is down there, you have to ricochet off the backboard to kill him. Fortunately, I missed. I missed again badly that time. There we go. Okay. Bring it on. Bring it. Shoot. Come on. No. I dodged it that time. Sometimes you just have to dodge the shots. You always have to watch out about your own shots as well in this game. These bell-looking creatures are called ghouls. Oh, I forgot to read the story for this game. The wiki for this game. Not hitting as many shots as I'd like. But I was starting to play this game a little too seriously, so I'm feeling a little bit more casual about it right now. I was like playing for 2 hours straight, as I mentioned earlier. And I was like, getting really serious about it. Optimizing my play. So this is when the birds show up. The birds are a huge pain, however, in this particular stage, they're not that bad. They don't shoot yet. Once they shoot, they are the most deadliest creature in the whole game. The biggest problem to deal with is the birds that shoot at you. Right now, they're just going to be pretty tame birds. And the birds give you a lot of points too, so that's good. Oh, jeez. Okay, normally I don't die this early, but I kind of had a little freak out there. Actually, these split shots are pretty bad too. They're between the split shots and the birds, those are the biggest problems in the game. The split shots, when you shoot them, they split into two. You get a lot of points though when you shoot those. You get twice as many for the split shots. I missed the bird, so that's 100 points down to tubes. I'm actually doing pretty bad in terms of high scoring. That's alright though. It's like a game of billiards right there. Okay, these are nasty birds. You may hear me curse once or twice. Okay, I refrained from cursing. What's bad about the birds is not only do they shoot at you, but they hide in the wall where you can't get them, and they also have these kind of swooping movement patterns that are difficult to anticipate. So they're a big pain in the butt. Okay, we got more birds on the horizon. Oh, jeez, they already died. There are tricks you can do with them. They're still a pain, even when you know the tricks. Oh man, I'm not doing good. Alright, last life. Alright, the birds totally owned me that time. So, I'm not even going to try again because normally I would keep trying because that was a bad play and I know I can do better. But I'm not going to because I might do this for 2 hours again. So we're going to move on to George Polonius games. Here's one I haven't played on the show. It is called Xantis. Okay, Xantis. Here's the background on Xantis. Spiders was an arcade game. Much text. I'm just going to go into it. Got like a long description of the gameplay here. Or I could go back to Whack-A-Mole. What do you think? Okay, let's enter the Xantis. Here we go. Okay, so we gotta shoot these guys and shoot the things that they come out of the cells. Ooh, that was nasty. Nasty spider. The hard thing here is you cannot spam the fire button. Only one shot is allowed on the screen at once. Okay, here's the spider. Oh, I missed him. Wait. Oh, I think I have to kill the spider boss or it comes back. I'm gonna get ready to kill the spider boss. Oh, yeah, that didn't work. Yes, I am going to play iCyborg tonight. In fact, I had a request, not a request, but it was through a conversation with some people, two guys on the Vectrex Fans Unite group on Facebook. They were stuck on the corridor level 4, and I said, you know, I could kind of do a tutorial of that, a video tutorial. And they said that sounds good. At least the guy Alan said that was good. So what I was thinking of doing is just playing through it, and when I'm on that level, I will explain in detail every tiny decision I make while I play. So maybe that'll help. And then I'll try to get past the next level, which is the trench. I had gotten up to the trench boss, if you recall. I would like to kick his butt. Alright, I'm going to try to get past this level first. Okay, get ready for big spider. No, I missed. Jeez. Not fair. Oh, did I get him? I'm not sure. Oh, man. One more try. One thing you'll notice about all of George Poloni's games is he likes creepy music and atmosphere. Okay, I can't kill the last one for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. The controller too sensitive. I can't really fine-tune my movements. Or I'm just making up excuses. Ooh. Alright, I'll turn this off. Let's try Sectus now. I don't have an overlay for Sectus. This is another George Polonis game. I'm just going to use the same overlay. This one's from 2010. Sectus. Sector X2. So I think this guy has a whole series of games in the Sector X series, is what he calls them, and this is one of them. There's a recent one, it's called something like Hellhole. Anyway, in this one, you know what, let me see if I have the wiki page up. Okay, long before the apocalypse began, Sectus spawned a legion of sectoids to guard the outskirts of hell. Whoa. Fending off any attempts made by the powers of good to infiltrate and convert the souls of the damned. This is serious stuff. Bypassing the seemingly impenetrable dark fortress, destroy Sectus and bring forth the days of Armageddon. Hooray! So the majority of the game involves destroying enemies known as sectoids in levels 1 and 3, along with the end-of-level bosses, although there are puzzles to solve in the second level. At the start of the game, the player can freely fly around. However, when the player's ship flies into an area with a sectoid in it, the sectoid will automatically tether itself to the player and start flying around in a circle. If the player allows it to fly around long enough, it'll take away one or more shield units and basically you die. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we are. We got our little ship, as usual. Okay, you have a wide turning radius, apparently. Okay, I killed that thing, but it did 1 damage to me. In the top right, you can see I have 1 filled in circle. That means I got hit for 1 damage, I think. It's a little tough at first. I only played this once and I had a lot of trouble getting these guys at first. I'm still not good at it. But at least I can make it happen. Okay, game over. The first time I played, I didn't even know how to do it at all. One thing is though, you cannot just rotate with it in a circle, or because you rotate at the same speed. I just got her for 3. I still have to work on how to beat those guys better. 2 of them at once is not very fair. Ah, jeez. Alright, let's try again. Oh, did you see that? 1 hit in like less than a second. Come on. Sheesh. Not an easy game. Stop it, stop it. No. Oh, man. Alright, don't know what to do. Oh, come on, man. Okay. I still don't have that down enough to make for a useful or an interesting playthrough here. I'll just try one more time. Oh, man. Alright, that's all I got. It's a little too hard for me, apparently. Okay, so that leaves just iCyborg on the agenda, and anything else you guys want to try? Okay, I lied. I'm going to do one more playthrough. It'll only take 5 seconds, so what's the big deal? Oh, man. Alright, that's it. I don't know. I'm not sure what the trick is there. I got it by accident that one time. I killed the bug really easily that one time, but I didn't really do anything intentional. It was just luck. But now it is time for iCyborg. Okay, we have some connection now. I'm told it's a poor connection by my console here, but at least it's something. Hopefully we'll reconnect soon. You guys will reconnect, that is. And I'll just keep playing in the meantime. Okay, so we're back. Thank you, Mr. One Person who was reconnected. Someday, technology will evolve to the point where we can actually reliably do this, perhaps. Maybe it's a bad idea to use some wireless connection for this on your home internet. I don't know what the issue is. It could be the app, it could be YouTube. There's like so many things involved. So many links, it's hard to say what the problem is. So I started slowly with that one, so I moved backwards. This is a general tip with them, guys. If you start shooting them immediately when you see them, you don't have to step backwards. But if you do take a while before you take your first shot, you have to step backwards or they'll kill you. Because you basically have to shoot them enough time. Let's count how many. I'll do an experiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. It's kind of just an academic thing. It doesn't really tell you much. Because you can't really count in the heat of the moment how many times you've hit it. Now, if you notice, they keep coming. So you want to try to move forward because that's what triggers them to stop coming. And I'm not quite at the 4th part of this level yet, but it's the same principle, basically. So I'm just going to be repeating myself, I guess, in my tutorial mode. Hello, Mr. One Person. We also have the other person who has remained silent the whole time. Could it be our friend Claudio from before? He probably would have said something. That's okay though. You don't have to chat. And also, depending on how you view the stream, you might not see the chat. If you're seeing it in an embedded in a page, like on Facebook, for example, you're not going to get the chat, unfortunately. So I would actually recommend going, clicking through to the YouTube link if you want to chat. If you don't want to, it's fine. When I first played this game, I thought it was impossible. You just have to learn how all these things work. It's like trial and error kind of. So this is when it's a little tougher, when you have to juggle between these two traps at the same time. You basically need to give yourself enough room to shoot the spinning blade 7 times while allowing yourself to move forward or backward if needed to avoid the sunburst thingy. But if you get hit by the sunburst once or twice, it's not a big deal. I just got hit by the sunburst, no big deal. I have 8 more hits. And ta-da! So now we're on level 4. And I am told this is the one. 2 different people told me they simply cannot get past this one. So I'm going to attempt my tutorial, although I'm not really sure what I can say that I didn't already just say. So let's give it a shot though. Okay, sunburst, you just walk past them. These lasers on the ceiling, you just pray that they don't hurt you. There's no strategy to them. They're just luck. 33% of the time they'll hurt you. 1/3 of the time, I guess I should say. These guys, the sunburst, you just stop and let them loop around, and then you move forward. These things, again, you just pray. You sunburst, loop around, you stop, then you move. You stop, you move. I don't know why I'm firing all the time. There's no reason to. I'm going to go to the right. Because that's clearly the safer path. Here we go, we have the combination. So again, you just... I don't really know how to explain it. You're trying to keep your eye on both objects at once. It's more important to shoot the blades 7 times. So step back if you have to. But you don't want to get hit by too many of the sunbursts as well. So I got hit a few times by the sunburst in the process. Not ideal, but a lot better than the insta-kill. These blades just cut your head off immediately. Or actually, I'm getting a little too low. I gotta focus a little more. Actually, I might die. That'll be some tutorial. Watch the teacher die. Okay, I just died. Alright, so don't do that. Basically, it's just you have to deal with 2 things at once, and I didn't do it well there. So I'm not sure what else to say. But I'm going to use the passcode to jump to the 2nd level and see if we can beat it. Okay, here we go. These fireball things come from the left and the right. You have to face your guy to the right or left. There's a button for each. You can see his face looks to the left or the right. And then you press the fire button. So basically I have to press and hold 2 and then shoot by pressing 3, or press and hold 4 to do the right side, and then press 3 too. So the people, well, just one of those guys who had the problem with that level, he was really like asking me questions, like, you know, could this be a different version of the game? Because it looks like different, it looks like impossible to me. I don't know what to say. It's just that you have to get it right. I don't know what to say. What would be interesting is if those fireball thingies got a little faster each time. Not each time, but maybe like as you progressed in levels, they get a little bit faster. Alright, this freaking spider. Okay, the first thing you want to do is move to the right if he's on the right, or on the left if he's on the left. Then he jumps down and you just barrage him with... I got hit, what, 4 times just there? Jeez. Okay, spider, go to the right. And hold the fire. Kind of wiggle around so he seems to shoot you less if you move around back and forth. But it always seems to get me once per spider. Okay, these are the bomber guys. Okay, Spider-Man. That was not Spider-Man, actually. That was Spider-Pig. Okay, I'm making terrible jokes. Spider-Pig, Spider-Pig, does whatever a Spider-Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Trench 4. This is where it gets hard. I've beaten it before, though. I can do it again. Oh, not if I do that. Get hit twice right away by the easy stuff. Not a good start. Decided to scratch an itch on my arm like an idiot. Okay, this isn't going well. It's not going well. Okay, you gotta be much more careful now. Hopefully this is the last spider. I don't know. Don't know if I can handle another one after this one. 2. Okay, I'm down to 2. Okay, that's it. Okay, is this the boss now? Was it right away, or do you go through a level first? I'm trying to remember. Oh, just go. Okay, it's right away, I guess. Okay, this is the guy I have not beaten yet. So this is the moment of truth. Roll up the sleeves. Focus. Something stirring in the sky. It's beautiful fireflies. Kill the fireflies. Alright. Take that. Missed. I got hit. Got hit again. Hit him. No. Oh, man. Alright. I gotta do better. Because it gets much harder. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ah, man. I might have to give this one another go, unfortunately. Okay. Sheesh. Don't know what to do. That's right, I go really close. I think that's what I did last time. Not close enough. Sheesh, keep missing. Alright. Just barely. Is there a pattern here where it's going 2 and 2? 1, 2. No. If there's an actual legit pattern here, we could take advantage of that. Don't think there is. But it does not seem to be that it always goes to the one you're next to. Try again, or one more game of something else before wrapping up. I know we're on a little bit of a delay, so I'll have to wait for your response. Okay, it looks like my computer locked up. Great. I'm getting the beach ball on the computer. So even if you're chatting, I might not see it for a little bit. So I'm just going to play this one again. And if I don't beat it this time, I don't beat it. Back in the trenches. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Number 3, in the chat, in the stream. I don't know if you're in the chat, but you're watching the stream at least. This is Saturday Night Vectrex in the dark. And then once again, I'm entranced by probably my favorite game for the system. It is iCyborg. Fireballs to the left, fireballs to the right. Spider. If anybody knows how to reliably beat these spiders without getting hit, I would love to hear it. I can fairly reliably beat them with only 1 damage taken to myself. Sometimes they get in 2 though, I'm not sure why. Okay, now we have the laser bomber guys. One thing that makes the laser bombers not too bad is even though they change their angle from left, middle to right, they don't seem to ever change it at the absolute last second and really throw you off. They might change it like 2 seconds or 1 second before the end of their trajectory. Okay, spider's gonna hit me once. They seem to hit you a lot more if you don't do that little left and right wiggle that I always do. It like makes them lose their focus or something. And when they're up there, they'll shoot at you, shoot their web at you, unless you go right under them. So I always go right under them initially. And then when the spider jumps down, I wiggle back and forth while shooting. So I go to the left because he's to the left. Doesn't shoot me. Comes down here, he's going to shoot me once. And I wiggle back and forth. And I usually don't get hit a second time. Occasionally I do. Maybe it's because I used to pound on the button and occasionally I would not maintain the high rate of fire. But I've now learned to just hold down the button. And that's pretty much the maximum fire rate. Apologies if I'm missing anything in the chat. My webpage is basically just beach balling. Beach balling, for those who don't know, it's the Macintosh term for kind of like an hourglass. It shows a spinning wheel thingy that people call the beach ball of doom or the beach ball of death. So I can't really follow what's happening in the chat, if anything. I can't follow any messages telling me that a Nigerian prince wants to make me rich. So I apologize to any Nigerian princes out there. Go to the left. Keep firing. Wiggle around. That should do it. Bam. Oh. I messed up. Take that, spider. I believe that's the end. Okay, I can see the chat now, and thank you for cheering me on. Arturo, I will try to do it this time. Last time, what did I do wrong? I just got hit too much in the first form of the boss, so I have to not do that. Here we go. The binary orbs it's called. Binary orbs. Good thing it's not hexadecimal orbs. That would be a big problem. Okay, wiggle, wiggle. No, that's not how you aim. No. Okay, I'm hit. Okay, I'm really screwing up here. Focus, focus. Okay. There's a hit. Okay. Let me gather my bearings here. Okay. So we were saying earlier, this is pretty much random the way they shoot. So we're going to go close to one, it doesn't matter. Just so that it's not hitting you. And then as soon as the missile goes by, we go. Damn. That's a miss. You gotta be really precise. You have to explode it inside their little circular frame. Okay, I'm at 3. Not good. Okay, I just gotta go for it. Alright, there's a hit. 2. Another hit, but I'm down to 2. Down to 1. Damn it. So you can't aim like this for this particular guy because the angles don't work. Oh. Alright. It doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight, folks. So sorry about that. I did tell my wife I would not go much later than 12 o'clock. So we're just going to do a little bit of bedlam and call it a night. So let's find a good overlay for bedlam. I'm just going to use a generic one. And in this game, you just rotate in the center and you shoot these things that come at you. And each level is a different shape, which makes it interesting. I've played games like this before, but it wasn't like with different shapes. It was just you kind of move the joystick in one of the 4 basic directions. What was the name of the game with the triangles? Is it Space something? Space Frenzy, is it? it's Space Frenzy. No, I'm dead. This is a good game. The only thing I don't like is your turret, your character, whatever, rotates a little too slowly. Okay, I'm seeing no data and nobody on the stream, unfortunately. You could shoot more than I realized, faster than I realized. You can kind of spam it a little bit. So if you notice, the bad guys come out of the vertices in each of these shapes. It's an interesting design. And they move. I didn't realize they actually move around ever. Whoa, that was tricky and mean and jerky. Huh. Did you see that? That was tricky. Okay, one more round of this, then we'll try Space Frenzy, which I think is the game with the triangles. And then the Cantina band will play us off. Star Wars Cantina. See, this game is an example of what I was saying during iCyborg. Because basically that dude Alan, he was saying he holds down the button, so I was skeptical if that's the fastest way to shoot. Because in many games, such as this one, if I get a chance to demonstrate it, well, if you hold down the button, you don't shoot as quickly. So here's holding down the button. Here's me mashing the button. See, it's a lot faster. Alright, oh, I looked away. Oh, man. Worst mistake ever. So apparently my stream is being wonky again. I don't know. People are disconnecting and reconnecting. It's a shame, but it seems to be the reality of internet streaming these days. Maybe it's every day, not just these days. Here's where I died because of the tricky one. I think it was the X's that were tricky. Oh wait, if I shoot the vertex, does it move backwards? Something's happening. Something's changing in the shape. I shoot something and, oh, this guy, get it. This jerko. Oh, tricky jerk. Wow, that's a tricky game. I like it. Okay, now I'm going to try to find that other game. I think it's Space Frenzy. Even though I lost everybody. Hopefully we're able to reconnect and see the end of the show. Uh-oh. Okay, now the app is frozen. Oh, jeez, can't win. Okay, so hopefully this works. I don't think Space Frenzy the game we're talking about. No, this is something else, isn't it? I don't know. Can't remember the name of the game. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna play this anyway. Okay, which one do I want to dock it to? Docking successful. Prepare for battle. I want to adjust the focus, but I have no such luxury right now. Here we go. Come on, man. That's better. Time's out. So yeah, Arturo, I see you're back. Or at least two people are back, and I don't remember the name of the game with the triangles, unfortunately. I thought it was Bedlam, but that was something else. Then I thought maybe Space Frenzy. This is a newer game by John Donzilla. I can't remember. I just can't remember. I think it had space in the name, right? You know what? After this, I'll look through the menu. It'll probably ring a bell when I find it. Oh, I'm dead. The interesting thing about this particular ship is you shoot more out of your rear, so you kind of want to face away from the guys. Usually. Or you can just circle around and spam. It's always a classic strategy in these kinds of games. Okay, I'm going to look for that game with the triangles. Okay, so let's see. Game with the not that. Wormhole, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Spaceball, no. None of these, I don't think. Space Assault, maybe? I don't know, it's not ringing a bell. Repulsed? No, no. No, 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 no. You know, I really want to try Nebula, but I should probably not start something new. It's actually a real-time strategy game, I'm told. Not Bedlam. Huh. I don't know, I'm at a loss. I know it's on this cart. Space. Maybe it was Space Assault? I don't know. Let's try it. No, it's a new game from 2016. Yeah, might as well try this, right? What's going on? This is pretty. Pretty with their colorful overlay. Especially, oh, you can go up and down. I didn't even realize. Oh, I'm dead. It's really bothering me now, though. What's the name of that game? It's one of the original lineup games. There's only like 20-something of those. I know it was on the Classic Gaming Room YouTube video, so I could always Google for that. Classic Gaming Room Vectrex. Yazzie, no. Vector K, no. Star Castle, no. I know it's not the most exciting of original games, actually. Rip-off. It's rip-off. Rip-off. It's kind of... Oh. Wait, get back here, you jerk. Oh, you too, you jerk. Oh. Damn. I'm down one triangle. I was going to make a fortress out of those triangles. Get back here, jerko. Yes, kamikaze maneuvers always work. You don't actually have lives in this game, so you can always kamikaze them. It's a viable strategy. The only problem is you lose a few seconds when that happens. Oh, what just happened? Oh, they shoot now, that's right. Sheesh, that's where it gets a lot tougher. They start shooting on you. Hey, you put it back in the middle, that's good. Yeah, he shot a laser at me, that jerk. Okay, I lost one. Oh. Okay. Let's try to go to 1,000 points. I'll consider that a... Okay, we'll go for 2,000 then. I just keep dying, that's the hard part. Sheesh. I do like that kamikaze is a viable tactic. It's kind of fun. It's like, why bother aiming when you just do that? Obviously, if you can aim, that's a better strategy, but sometimes you just want to slam into them. Like, yeah, get back here. Okay, can we... Darn. Okay, we got one left. Guard it with our lives. No! Having some lag issues. Come on, really? Oh, why is it doing that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's called Ripoff. It's one of the original games. I have to remember that it's about stealing, so it's Ripoff. Alright, I'm supposed to wrap it up. It's 12:30, but I'm going to sneak in one more game because I'm dangerous. Danger's my middle name. I'm going to play something I've never played before. How about... What is Trapped? Let's play Trapped. Whoa. That's bright. Okay. Oh, wow. It's a little dude walking around. Let's see if I can fix this focus. Might just have to reduce the brightness. They use the maximum intensity for your character. Alright, this doesn't really help. Okay, so you have two doors to go through, left or right. And then we have two doors again. And now we have north or south. Oh no, it's a staticky thing on me. What was that? A bunch of bees? Get away. Okay, so far the buttons do nothing. You walk around, and sometimes bees get you. And the bees decrease your life meter at the bottom. I think. Something's decreasing it. Maybe it's just time. There's a key up there. How do I get the key? Huh. There's like invisible walls. I have to figure out how to get this key. Oh, oh no. Out of time. I'm dead. Dead by the bees. Trapped in the closet. Okay, I can't put off bedtime any longer. So I thank you all for watching. Although it was mostly just 2 people, so I should say I thank both of you for watching. And I hope you have a good rest of the weekend and stay safe and all that good stuff. Now, the question is, which overlay do we use with the Cantina band? We're going to use, let's see, let's use this one. This is from Vectrex. So thank you for joining me tonight for Saturday night. Vectrex in the dark. Play us off, Cantina band. Short thing, Arturo. Thanks for joining. So maybe by next week, I might have a package of about 6 or 7 games in the mail. And I'll definitely show them off if I do get them. They're from Pack Rat Video Games. He did not acknowledge any shipment yet, though, so it could be the week after. But anyway, that's all. Thank you and good night.